Welcome back, Spooky Fam. Today we will be talking about the mysterious disappearances of the Flannan Isle Lighthouse Keepers. So there was these 3 lighthouse keepers that worked on this island as the light keepers, and they mysteriously disappeared. And it's like a freak, strange, unexplained mystery to this day, whatever happened to these 3 guys. And the way they left the lighthouse was absolutely bizarre. But before we dive into the story, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos that I have in store for you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you. Now let's dive right into the spooky story. In December of 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers vanished without a trace from the isolated Flannan Isles in Scotland. Over a century later, their disappearance remains one of the most baffling maritime mysteries in history. What happened to these men on that lonely outpost in the North Atlantic? Tonight, we dive into the strange case of the Flannan Isle Lighthouse Keepers. Okay, let's set the scene. The Flannan Isles, also known as the Seven Hunters, lie in the Outer Hebrides, a remote cluster of islands off the coast of Scotland. Desolate, rugged, and surrounded by treacherous waters, these islands were home to the Flannan Isle Lighthouse, built in 1899 to warn sailors of the dangers nearby. And they would light up the night. Lighthouses are so important for these sailors on the oceans. On December 15th of 1900, a passing steamer, the Archer, noticed that the lighthouse's beacon wasn't shining. Concerned, the Northern Lighthouse Board sent a relief vessel, the Hesperus, to investigate. So they realized that the lighthouse wasn't lighting up, so they went and investigated why, because they knew these 3 guys were on this island, but doing the lighthouse work, and they noticed why the lighthouse light was not on. So they went to investigate. When the crew of the Hesperus arrived on December 26th, they were met with eerie silence. The lighthouse door was unlocked, the beds were unmade, and the clock had stopped. The clock fucking stopped, you guys. How eerie and creepy is that? Outside, heavy storm damage was visible, but there were no signs of the keepers. It's like they disappeared without a trace. So where were the men and what might have happened to them? The 3 keepers were James Duckett, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur. Duckett was the principal keeper, Marshall was an assistant, and MacArthur was a temporary substitute filling in for another worker. All 3 were experienced seafarers, accustomed to the harsh conditions of the Flannan Isle. So it wasn't their first thing. They were really used to this. They're very experienced, so they knew what they were doing. And there was 3 of them. It wasn't just one that just mysteriously vanished. It was 3 guys. So that makes it even more odd, to say the least. But that's not all, because what they found and how it was left is just absolutely crazy. Not only the clock was stopped, but they also found these other scary things that happened. Their logbook entries, some tantalizing clues. So they left logbook entries, and it was fucking weird and strange. On December 12th, Marshall wrote about the severe winds, the likes of which he had never seen before. The next day, he noted that Duckett was usually quiet and MacArthur had been crying. Strange behavior seasoned lighthouse keepers. So one was really quiet, unusually quiet, and one was crying. So it was very odd behavior, to say the least. So this lighthouse keeper wrote it down in his logbook as a little diary of what was going on. The final entry, dated December 15th, read, "Storm ended, sea calm. God is over all." Then, nothing. So, what could explain their disappearance? Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Let's go through the most popular ones. There's lots of them, but we don't have time to go through them all today, but we're going to go over the most popular theories for what made them mysteriously vanish. Theory 1, freak wave or storm. The most widely accepted theory is that a massive wave or sudden storm swept the men away while they were outside. One of the logbook entries mentioned securing equipment during the storm, suggesting that they may have been caught off guard when they were out there. But again, their experience, why would they go out there in that time to do that? I don't know. Some speculate that there was foul play involved. Perhaps a violent argument led to a deadly confrontation. However, no evidence of a struggle was ever found. And yeah, there would be like signs of like a struggle, and there would be like blood or something that would indicate that these guys got in a fight.
How terrifying and strange is it that these guys just vanished? All three of them. And I don't think it was foul play because, like I said before, there would be evidence of foul play and we would see something left behind of like a struggle or something. Just so strange.
Okay guys, my last video had sound problems, so I had to redo this last half, so bear with me here. So we're going to continue on with the story. Then there is paranormal forces, is another theory. Theory number 3. The Flannan Isle has long been associated with Celtic folklore and legends of otherworldly beings. Could the Keepers have fallen victim to some ancient curse or paranormal force? That is one of the large theories that are going around, that since they just strangely disappeared in those circumstances, was it like a paranormal force? Was it UFOs? Did something come and take them? I mean, it's just strange that the clock stopped. I mean, how freaky is that, you guys? What are the odds of that their clock just stopped? I mean, that's just so strange. On like a certain time, is that the time that something happened to them? That they just vanished? I have no clue. Let me know your theories below, but we're going to go into the next theory, which is a psychological breakdown. Finally, the psychological angle to this whole entire situation. The isolation of lighthouse work, combined with the brutal weather, could have caused a mental breakdown or a dangerous lapse in judgment. Could paranoia or hallucinations have driven the men to doom? I don't know. Something would be there if that's or did they all just like jump to their death? I have no clue. It's just freaking strange, but that's another theory that's going around. But no matter what, despite extensive investigations, no definitive evidence has ever been found to explain what happened to Ducat, Marshall, or MacArthur. Their disappearances remains an unsolved mystery and a chilling reminder of how the sea can claim its secrets. Nothing has ever been found, no evidence or anything. It's like they just disappeared off the face of the earth. How fucking creepy is that? I mean, it's so fucking scary. So what do you guys think that happened at the Flannan Isle, to the Flannan Isle Lighthouse Keepers? Was it simply the wrath of nature, or is there something more sinister at play? Let us know your theories in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the strange and unexplained. Let me know your theories, your opinions, your comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time with more spooky stories. So don't miss anything. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the other side. Love ya. Bye.